Up to the 30, the 20, 10, 5. Torrey Horton back to the end zone.
48-yard play. Guess who? Body up the middle, making another move to the outside. 15, 10, end zone again.
Keeps it. Nice move by Brown. He's got space. He's got 6. 35-yard touchdown for Byron Brown. A record-setting night for the South Florida quarterback.
Down so far, a little bit of a high snap. Genty right up the middle. Genty has room. Ashton Genty, give him 6.
Second and long. Lagar tries to fit it in. Rose, it does. Rose stays up. The Suns offense 4-3 wheels. Incredible effort for Rose.
The G5 Hive. All G5, all the time.
Welcome to the G5 Hive Live. We are excited to bring you the G5 college football coverage you love each and every week. I am Luke. Always get my fingers mixed up. I am joined by my co-host, Justice. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're like Eric Froton, who got here early, actually right on time, we just started a little bit late, thanks to me. Make sure you go out and you comment. We'll try to get to everybody's comments as the show goes on. If you have something, please ask. We'll get it out there. And if you're watching us on X, please give us a follow, a like, a retweet. If you're listening to us in podcast form, please rate and review. Justin and I have some big news. We talked about it a little bit last week, but it is a pinned tweet on our X. Justice, do you want to talk a little bit about this before we kind of get into the nuts and bolts?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, our merch store is now available live. I will put the link in the comments. I literally just got the word probably 5 minutes ago from the provider that it's available. So yeah, if you want to support us, the best ways to support the work that we do here is number one, go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and number two, visit the merch store, get yourself some sweet gear. We got shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, performance shirts, fleeces, hoodies, all the above. So yeah, visit the merch store. The link is in the video comments on YouTube. It's also pinned to our Twitter page, X page, whatever you want to call it. It's a twin. It's pinned to the top there, so you can find the link there. So yeah, super excited about that.
G5 versus P4 matchups. We've got number 12 Notre Dame at number 24 Navy, Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. We talked about this a little bit earlier. I like Navy's chances here just because of how unique they are. Notre Dame has shown that they're vulnerable. They're going to Navy. That kind of maybe, helps out Navy just a little bit. Something I guess I did not realize for service academies, and please correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat or when you hear this later, but like part of being a cadet is like you have to go to games. Because like I've always noticed that there's always a great crowds at those. I didn't realize that. I heard it in some game for, I think, Army. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So when we do our previews next year, I'll have to ask about that. But that was something I did hear. All right. Now getting into our, let's see here, getting into our featured G5 versus G5 matchups. We've got Buffalo at Ohio, Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Something, to monitor here with Ohio. You had Tyus get injured. He's going to be out for an extended period of time. You've got Parker Navarro. He got pulled in the game this last week, but then, Coach
it's happened twice.
He's our quarterback. Buffalo's been up and down, but like they've been putting up points lately. I like to think Ohio could win this being at home, but like, I don't know. There's something about Buffalo that I think they could pull out this and what might be considered an upset. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean Buffalo has kind of played the spoilers role, I think, in the MAC. They've certainly won. They've won games where I didn't think they would win, and they've lost games where I didn't think they would lose. So both these teams have kind of been up and down. Parker Navarro the week before, had an amazing game. Comes out last week, doesn't do much, gets pulled. Second time that's happened this season. So I don't really know what to expect. I think this could be a really, really good game or a really, really not so good game. We've seen both of these teams that kind of to this point have been fairly inconsistent on a week-to-week basis.
Tulane at North Texas, Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. This one will be a fun game to watch. What North Texas team do we get? They've kind of been up and down. Tulane's defense is pretty good. I expect Tulane to win this, but I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah, the spread Tulane is favored by 8 with a total over under of 66.5.
I feel
I
like
don't know.
it's kind of a big
I feel like
spread.
I feel like that's a higher spread than it should be. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I would take North Texas in the points if I was to put money on the game.
Central Michigan at Miami of Ohio, Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I like Miami in this one. Central Michigan probably down to third string quarterback Jefferson. So they're going to run the ball, but Miami's got a pretty good defense, and they've been playing a little bit better lately. So I like Miami in this one.
Miami's favored by 12.5, and I think that's indicative of the quarterback situation of Central Michigan.
Bowling Green at Toledo, Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. This one will be a good one. We think we're going to see Gleason back, which will be huge for Toledo. They're coming off that big win versus NIU. Bowling Green.
Hopefully, Bowling Green gets Connor Bazelak back too.
Yeah, he finished the game, so I feel like he's going to be fine for this game. It's a big game. Harold Green. Why am I blanking on his name?
Harold Fannin Jr.
Yeah, Harold Fannin Jr. Big part of this game. It'll be a good game. I'm excited to see how Toledo's defense tries to slow him down.
Toledo's favored by 2.5.
That seems
to be a good one.
Yep. Then we've got New Mexico at Colorado State, Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Is New Mexico favored in this one? If not, I like them.
They aren't. Colorado State's favored by 7, which seems insane to me.
I might even take the money line just for the Lobos.
I'm with you. I think New Mexico could win the game outright.
Granted, Colorado State's going to run the ball. It's just can they stop them? I think their offense is just a little bit better. So I think I'm going to go with the Lobos here. Give me the money line. UL Monroe, everybody's favorite story this year, at South Alabama, Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern. I've been really enjoying watching South Alabama play this year. Louisiana Monroe's defense is good, and I think they're going to give Gio Lopez some fits this week. I think it's going to be hard for the Jaguars to do anything. Give me UL Monroe on the road this week.
This is another one where the spread does not make any sense to me. South Alabama is favored by 7.5. That doesn't equate based on what I've seen from those two teams this year. So yeah, I'm with you. I guess that's two teams where I think they're going to win the game, and they're both underdogs by a touchdown or more. That just doesn't. It seems crazy to me.
I mean, if you're a betting person, Justice, do you take the money line, or do you just take the
No, I take the points. I mean, you're gonna get better odds on the money line, but I'd rather have the points.
All right, San Jose State at Fresno State, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We had Ega got the start there for the Spartans. We got to see one pass thrown by Emmett Brown. That whole situation just isn't making sense to me right now. Fresno State hasn't been playing nearly as well as I thought they would, but I think I'm going to go with Fresno State in this one.
They're favored by 4.5.
I don't know. I feel like it should be San Jose State, but I just feel like there's more consistency going on with Fresno State. And they're just playing more consistent overall. Give me Fresno State in this one.
Yeah, that San Jose State quarterback situation, it blows my mind. Because didn't he have like 2 or 3 interceptions in the game?
Yeah,
like
I
don't
think
know.
3 interceptions.
From my eye, I felt like Emmett Brown has looked better. But there is something going on that I don't know. It's a weird situation.
All right, and then Nevada at Hawaii Saturday. Is it at 11:59? Is that when it really?
It
kicks
is,
off?
I think the reason why they do that is so that it kicks off before Sunday. If all Hawaii home games generally kick off at 11:59 p.m. Eastern.
Interesting.
So
I guess I never really noticed.
There's
that.
got to be a reason why that is. I don't know it off the top of my head, other than it's just to make sure it tips off on Saturday and not Sunday on the East Coast. But yeah, Nevada's favored by 2.5 with a 47.5 on the over/under. I don't know if Hawaii can get the offense going. This could be a fun game. But the Hawaii offense has not looked good except when they play FCS opponents. So
give me Nevada in this one. Give me the Wolfpack.
Hopefully Brendan Lewis is back.
All right, come back and join us next week as we discuss what happened in Week 9, as well as look forward to Week 10 of the 2024 season. And as always, bring you up to date on all the latest news and happenings in the world of G5 college football. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching us on X, please give us a retweet, a like, and a follow. And if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please subscribe and leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. Remember, we've got our new merch line out there. If you want to support us, go ahead and make a purchase there. Justice dropped the link here in the chat.
The link is in the YouTube comments, and it's pinned on our X page.
All right, and with that, we thank you all for your support, and until the next time, we are the G5 Hive.